morning, everyone. This is Miss Smith, and I'm going to show you how to log into Unique Learning Systems so that you can do the lessons that the district has assigned for you. So you're going to open up a Chrome browser and go up here to this bar. You do not need to be in an incognito tab. The reason I am in one is because I'm logged into the teacher account and it won't let me log in as a student on the same browser. But you guys should be able to log in without being incognito. Okay, so just open up Chrome and log in under a regular tab. You're going to go to the address bar and type http :// bit.ly, which is bit.ly, / Woodway ULS. And the W in Woodway and the ULS should be capitalized, okay? And then when you do that, hit enter. We're going to wait and see this come up. And as you see, all of you are listed. We have Cannon, Jason, Micah, Gareth, Ashton, Juan, Elijah, and for some reason Raina's is not showing up, but I'm going to get that fixed here when I finish the video. And here we have a sample student who I'm going to log into today to show you how this works. So I'm going to click on the sample student. And then up comes a picture that is assigned to the student and the name of the student. And the password for everyone, ignore this box, the password is TAP, T-A-P 123. And it's all lowercase, okay? So you're going to type that into the box and then you click sign in. Okay, now once you sign in, you see a couple of things on here. You see a help menu, which you're not going to need right now. You have a N2Y bubble, which will become important here in a few minutes. And then we have where would you like to go? You have the Unique Learning System Snowflake and a box for a new program called L3 Skills. I'm going to make another video and post it on the YouTube channel as well for how to do things with L3 skills. I think you guys will like it. It's fun. It's kind of like cool math games. It's got a lot of fun games on it that you'll enjoy playing. But that's for after you finish your Unique Learning System lessons. Okay, this is your assignments. And then this is kind of your fun reward when you're done with these, okay? So we're going to click on Unique Learning System Snowflake here. Let this load. Now, you will see what comes up. It's going to say welcome and your name. And then you have a section called My Activities. And you have a section at the bottom called My Library Books. Okay? Two sections. Your assignments are all of these up here in the My Activities section. Now your first couple activities, these are going to be probably to about here, are your English language arts and reading. So our writing, our books, spelling words, phonics, all of those type of things that we do during our ELAR time is what these first couple of activities are. And then after that, you get a whole bunch of different mathematics activities, number sense, subtraction, rounding, counting, orders of operation, things like that. Okay? You're not going to have all of these every day. You're going to have certain ones each day. You may have other ones besides the ones that you see listed here currently, but you're not going to have this many every day. I will be giving you a more reasonable number of activities each day. This is just what the system shows for a sample student. Okay, so it's just an example. Down here in the My Library Books section, these are some books that you can pull up and read. They do not have questions that go with them. They're just there for you to read to give you additional things. I have done my best to make sure that each person has books that are selected at your reading level. Okay? They may be a little under your reading level. Some of them might be easy, but they're not going to be any harder than what you can read on your own at. Okay? Except for my students who can't read, and then they will still be at a level that's easy for your student to follow along with, okay? So let's look at these first activity here. You have seen these activities. These are the very same activities that I print out and that you do on paper in the classroom, or that we do on the Promethean board together. And I'm going to show you that these are all things you have done before many, many, many times. So let's look at the book for the Easy Read Activity 3. And you will see that this is a book called It Was Too Dark, Level D. Okay. Now, if you look over here on the right, looky here, this interface right here, you have seen these controls before. These are just like the ones that are in the classroom. If I click go, it allows me to navigate between sections of the activity. If I click on the arrows, it gives me the zoom in or the zoom out option. It allows me to make it where the whole sheet fits on the screen, or the width of the sheet fits on the screen, depending on which button I click. It allows me to move it up, move it down, right, left, okay? I can also move this by dragging it around by clicking and holding the mouse and dragging it around, okay? If you give this button, it will...
was too dark. Level D.
So you see, if I click on it, it will read it aloud, so that we can hear what's going on the screen, okay? So read the whole story to you, just like we do in the classroom, okay? So here's the whole story. The story is it's nighttime, Olivia's in her bed, it's dark, okay? So she can't go to sleep because she wants a drink of water. It's too dark and she needs a light. Okay, so we're not going to read the whole story. Now, this one, just the book is here, and we want to go back to see the questions. And so you remember I said this N2Y bubble was going to become important later? Well, here's where it is. If you click on this bubble, it gives you choices. I can hide symbols that are available. I can hide the navigation bar, which is the little icons over here. You see if I click show nav bar, it makes them pop back up again. I can lock the pan, which means I can lock it so you can't move the sheet around. I can print this book if I want to, or I can go back to home. Home is just going to be where your activities are. See? And so once I finish reading the book, I'm going to click that and go back to home so that I can go get the questions. Okay, we're going to click on the questions activity, let it come up here. And so now you see I had done some practice with this. I'm going to erase this so that we can try this again. Okay. Now, who is the story about?
Who is the story about?
You see I click on it, it read it aloud. The story is about
Olivia.
And you hear it dinged. So you're familiar with that? The green box lights up, it dings. Where does the story take place?
Where does the story take place?
Now in the story, it takes place in Olivia's room, but I'm going to select the wrong answer so you can see what happens when you get a wrong answer. Okay, so I'm going to click Ian's kitchen.
Ian's kitchen.
So you hear the bounce and it turns red. So if you get the wrong answer, that's okay. You're going to click the red box and select the right answer.
Olivia's room.
And it's going to fix it for you. So there you go. See? So it's not a big deal if you get the wrong answer. You can just change it and it'll make it the right answer. Okay?
What was the problem?
So her room was too dark. And what was the solution?
What was the solution?
Okay, so we didn't get that far, but using an umbrella doesn't make sense. Turning on a flashlight does. So I'm going to say that's what she probably did.
Turn on flashlight.
So she did, and you see they turned on the flashlight in the background to show you have all the answers right, okay? So this activity is complete. If you look here, there's no way for you to go to another page, which means you're done, okay? So you can click here and go back to home, or you can erase it or print it or highlight objects. There's all these options here, but we're going to choose to go back to home. Okay, so that activity we're done with. Now I'm going to go down and show you on a math activity. Okay, we'll do this addition activity. Okay, so Emily hears 5 trumpets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to click
5.
on the box and it'll tell you 5, and you're going to find the one that matches.
5.
Okay, Chris hears 5 trumpets.
5.
And you're going to click the one that matches.
5.
Now, how many altogether? What is 5 plus 5? 5 plus 5 is 10.
10.
And so you have to choose that answer. See? This is a level 2 activity. Level 1, the numbers will be solid. Level 3, it won't have any outlines for you. You'll have to select the number without the guide, okay? So, if I go to the next page, it's going to have some more questions. Now, if I say need to go eat dinner, or need to go to the restroom, or just need to take a break to go bounce around for a few minutes, I can leave this activity, but it's going to pop up a warning. Okay, so if I click home, see it said there's more to do, and it's going to give you the option to keep working.
I am done.
Or be done. Okay, so we're going to say I am done for now. Okay, but later you can go back into that activity. Okay, and you can do it again. The only problem is that it erases your work. So if you do that, you're going to lose whatever progress you made on it. Okay, but it's not like you can't go back and redo that assignment if something happened and you needed to. Okay, I recommend you sit and complete the assignment though, because you're going to lose your work partway through. Okay, so if we hide symbols, you see it takes the symbols off. You can just read the words. Okay, so if your parents want you to try reading it, not have the symbols, you can take those off. Okay, or you can put them back on. And you can, again, hide the navigation bar down here, or you can show the navigation part. If you lock the pan, then if I click and drag, I can't do anything, you see? It doesn't move on me. Okay, so those are all of those. You can print this and do this on paper if you want for extra practice, but it's not going to count as far as like turning into me unless you do it here on the News to You site. Okay, once you have finished all of your activities, you can go and read a library book, or you can go to the L3 skills, which I will show you. There will be some handwriting assignments that I'm going to prepare, and I'm going to stick in the regular postal mail to you so you can do some penmanship practice, because we all need to work on penmanship practice. But that'll be the only paper assignment that you get. I'm going to send them in the mail for now, and then I'm going to find out how many of you have the ability to print from home. If everyone has the ability to print from home, then I will upload them to like a Google Classroom or something. If enough of you do not have the ability to print at home, then I will continue to print and mail those. We will just have to kind of work on that for you, okay? That is all for today. When you are done, if you look down here, there's kind of a ghost button. It's very faint, but this is how you log out. So you can click on this little ghost button and it will take you out. It will say log out. And then if you wait a minute, it will go back to this page and you are done at that point. If you have any questions, you can call me or email me or text me, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you.